Sagittarius Soul Tarot. I know I'm on here very early. The reasoning for that is this weekend I had all kinds of early mornings at my job. So I wanted to make sure to get the reading done because I didn't know after work how I would feel to do it. So I know it's very early, but I wanted to bring the video out to you so you guys have it for the week. Or I would have to postpone it to like Monday or Tuesday. So anyways, we're going to do the week ahead for all signs, Aries to Pisces, and see what you guys can expect this week. We did just have a full moon yesterday. Then we'll be getting out of Mercury retrograde this week. So it's kind of a big shift. So a lot of different things going on. We're just going to see what's going on. What do you guys need to know? Take the reading how it resonates, guys. I'm going to do different oracles, see whatever you need to know, do some advice, a song of the week, and all of that. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, Aries man. And as always, watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. And I had some nasty comments yesterday. Not very pleasant. So if you guys could refrain from doing that, I'm going to have to end up blocking people or get the moderators to take people off. I just had, the one question, the one, it was like really mean what the lady said. And then the other lady was just very disrespectful and just rude. So I'm not going to tolerate that. So that's just a disclaimer. So I appreciate everybody that's on here that has a good attitude, that's nice to the channel. Because, you know, it's like I take my time that I don't have. And that's what I was explaining. I take my time that I don't have to be on here. You know what I mean? So it's just very disrespectful and rude. I'm not going to take it. I kind of said things I shouldn't have said. But anyways, with that being said, it wasn't in the chat. It was a comment. So it was about the post that I made last night. And then the other was like a lady before that on one of the videos. So I don't know. I just got mad. But with that being said, just take it how it resonates. If it does not resonate, or if I'm talking too much about your person or too much about you, just, you know, at the end of the day, it's free, you know, that's just how I feel. Anyways, with that being said, if you want to book a personal reading, everything's below in the description. And if you want to be a member, that's below as well. All right, Aries 243. All right, let's see what's going on with Aries this week. What can you guys expect? Okay, well, things are changing for you. I got the Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Hey, Redbeard. Let's see. So there's some kind of decision you're making this week. There's some opportunity. Okay, you're unsatisfied how things are going. So you guys could be making a major change in your life because you're unsatisfied. Okay. Some of you maybe don't want to do surface level things anymore. Things that don't actually satisfy you, that don't make you happy. Okay. You're making a change here. 9 of Cups. Yeah, wanting to be fulfilled. So let's see, why Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit reversed. The Fool in reverse. The Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like you've been wanting to do this for a while. I feel like you've been putting off this decision. Something that you've thought about a lot, 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're finally making a move here that you've been wanting to make for a while. So I don't know if this is, some of you it is a move. Like you're finally moving, you're finally relocating. Because it looks like you're finally making the decision here, the Queen of Swords. Like this is it. You know, you're getting the clarity that you've been kind of not having for a while. So for a lot of you, it's like you've been putting off making a decision. But this week you're like, I'm going for it. Why are you unsatisfied? 4 of Swords reversed. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed. Some of you is about a job. Like you don't like how you're being treated at a job. feeling like you're not financially benefiting from a job. Because it looks like something is like surface level. Yeah, the sun, the strength, Ten of Swords reverse, and the moon. Queen of Wands reversed. Feeling like you're living in your shadow. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that. And I'm getting that song by Ashley Simpson, which is an older song and shouldn't even make music anymore. But it's Jessica Simpson's sister. But the song's Shadow. So some of you could feel like you're living for somebody else. You're living not for who you truly are. Okay, and that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like I'm living a life that I'm not content with, I'm not happy with. Because with the moon and the sun here, it's like, I don't even know if I want this. Queen of Wands reversed. Okay. Feel like you're choosing yourself and you're making a life for yourself and you're doing what you enjoy doing. Okay. Because you're unsatisfied the way things are going in your life. Okay. Yeah, just feeling like there's so much anxiety, you're not connected to who you are, maybe even feeling a bit defeated. Okay, but what I get for you this week is you're making a decision to change your life, to do something major, something you've always wanted to do but you've put off. Maybe never knew if it was the right time you could ever do it. Okay, Little Black Dress, Sarah Bareilles. I try to be everything you'd ever want, and sometimes I even stood on my heart and stomped. So you are trying to impress somebody. You're trying to do, like I said, what other people want you to do. Do what you think you have to do, whatever that means for you. And it broke your heart that you're not really living for you. You're living for others, is what it feels like, Aries. Yeah, look, and you're getting sick of it. There you are. A fiery climax approaches and conclusions are within reach. What's this fiery climax about? Or where's it, at? In Capricorn. So it could be a job where it's like, sixth house. I'm not living my potential. I'm not doing a job that I actually want. You know, I'm settling for crumbs. I'm trying to impress other people, or I'm not living for myself. You know, just like if you were a performer, you know, if you were a musician and you're playing songs that you don't even like, you know, or songs that you don't even write, and you're playing what the crowd wants you to play. You know, it's kind of what I'm getting for that. It's like you're playing music that other people want you to sing, but you don't even feel anything when you've seen it. Okay? So you're trying to find this fire again within yourself. That's what it feels like for me. You're trying to make some kind of decision about your finances, wanting to feel like you're living for yourself, not for others. Okay? And maybe feeling like wherever you're currently at, you're just not satisfied. You're not where you want to be. So you're coming up as the Queen of Wands reverse. So I got Cancer, Leo, okay, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aries, Virgo. You guys can have that in your chart. Good morning, Mary. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus, 8:33. I'm going to try to make these a little bit quicker, guys, just since I have an early morning at work. Thank you, Aries man. I appreciate that. Ooh, Simply Love. You're not holding back from somebody. Could be a Leo. I got the Strength in reverse. Hey, Sunflower. So you're not holding back from somebody here. There's a true connection. But there's fear. Fear about opening up. Fear about letting somebody in. Why is there fear? You're afraid that somebody's going to run away. Yeah, there's somebody you're lusting over. There's more than lust, though, with the Six of Cups. There's like a true feeling of like love and desire for this person, okay? But you could be afraid that they only want lust or they want something less than you do. You could be afraid that they're going to run if you're dealing with a runner. You could be afraid that somebody's trying to avoid you or somebody's not going to want to get too close. So some of you are dealing with a Leo. You don't have to. Why Simply Love and the Strength in reverse? Six of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles reverse. And the Empress. So you're coming up in this energy of wanting to nurture a connection, not wanting to hold back anymore. Okay? There's somebody you see in your life as an empress. Either you are the empress if you're the divine feminine, or there's somebody, if you're the masculine, you see this person as an empress. So take it how it resonates. I'm getting for a lot of you, you're, the female in the situation, and you're wanting to work things out with this person, wanting to see if you guys can reestablish something. Why is there fear here? You're afraid that they're going to stop investing into it. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles, a Fool in reverse, and the Death. That it's going to end before it gets more intense. So before it gets to this Empress status. Because for a lot of you, you see yourself as wanting to be an Empress to this person. You're afraid that it's going to stop at the Queen of Pentacles. That you guys are going to have some kind of relationship established. But nothing else is going to take place. That there's going to be an ending. So you're afraid that this person's going to leave. And you put all your heart and soul into this connection. Why lust and escaping in reverse? Ten of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Swords reverse. The Moon and the Two of Pentacles. I think a lot of you, there's not like a firm foundation of where you stand with this person. There's a fear. What if they only want lust with me? Or some kind of connection that's not real serious? Because I feel like you see something long term with this person. But you're scared, what if they're letting fear get in the way? Or they don't feel the same. Yeah, you're afraid that this person, it's like they're going to like communicate to you, or they're going to make an attempt, make an offer, but then they're not going to do anything else. Is what you're scared about. That communication is going to slowly drift between the two of you. So there's a fear around this connection. Some of you, it is a soulmate. Hey, B, it could be a soulmate, and you see yourself leveling up with them, wanting a long-term relationship, something serious. But you're afraid of where you stand with them, if they're going to end things before it gets that serious. So I see you guys being in your head this week about somebody that you're wanting to give to. Okay. I got the song Talk Dirty to Me by Poison. So basically it's just about, down the basement, lock the cellar door. So it's about just like hiding. You guys could be in hiding or trying to hide from somebody, or there's some kind of interference, or you don't want people to know something. Then I got Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. So take it how it resonates. It feels like you're trying to be open. You're trying to not be resistant, okay, of this connection, but not wanting to feel like you're the only one giving to it. So what's your advice? Adjustments are required. And let's see where. What adjustments are required? Capricorn in the 6th house. So needing to have some kind of level of groundedness. You guys need some kind of stability with this person. Needing to have some kind of expectation, some goal, okay, set in place. Yeah, mutable. Kind of going with the flow is what I'm feeling here. Kind of adjusting, going with the flow. Maybe the way you handle things with Pluto, things need to change a little bit differently. Need to have some kind of groundwork or stability, okay? But there's some kind of adjustment around stability for sure that needs to change because you have fear about them committing or being invested. And it could be because there's a lack of commitment. So, could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, of Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Leo. All right, what we got for Gemini? 1412. Need some more coffee. You guys could have new love. I got the Ace of Cups. Dedicated effort here with 8 of Pentacles. So there could be somebody new that's really trying in your energy. They're really trying with you. Yeah, somebody you could be texting or getting to know. Okay, it looks like somebody that doesn't need forgiveness because forgiveness is in reverse. So maybe somebody that's not texting as much as they should. Some of you, they could be apologizing. Maybe they're not as like communicative as you'd want them to be, or communication's off between the two of you. Because I do feel like they're kind of sorry for the lack of communication, or they could be working a lot. I do have a rebound. So that could be on your side or theirs. But there is somebody new this week. They could be really hardworking, very work focused. Why the Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles? The Ten of Swords reverse. Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords reverse. And the Two of Swords reverse. Okay, this could be a Pisces. This is somebody that they are very into you. Okay, they are very into you, and they're going to make that clear. They're not going to beat around the bush. This is somebody that wants to be very transparent with you, maybe of other things that have been going on. Or if they were dealing with a situation that they're healing from. This is somebody very communicative with you. They are very, they admire you. Why text message forgiveness in reverse? Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands reverse, and the Five of Swords. Feels like they could have other conflict going on for why they're not really able to fully invest or communicate with you. So I don't know if they have, like I said, maybe they're going through a breakup with somebody else. Maybe they're going through, maybe they have kids with somebody, okay? Because it feels like somebody that's going to be telling you why communication might be a little bit off, or they're not as communicative as they could be. This person, they're going to be telling you about maybe even other things that are going on, why they're resisting, get fully, invested into this. I feel like they are into you, Gemini, but the problem is there's something holding them back here. Why rebounds? Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands reversed. I feel like they don't have bad intentions, though. I feel like this person is like they would like to have something new in their life. So if you are a newer person in their energy, they are wanting to pursue you and see where things can go. They do have intentions of one day with a relationship. So I don't think they're just messing around. But like I said, I feel like they came out of something else, or they have other obligations. Yeah, they could have just came out of something else that didn't work out. Like another relationship. Okay, and it could feel like a rebound, like you're a rebound to them, or they're hurrying up and moving on to you after somebody else. But I feel like with their intentions or like their actions towards you, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, they're eventually going to be more invested and committed to this. You could end up even committing to them. It just starts off kind of playful and fun, Knight of Cups, but I feel like there is more potential. I got this on Victory Road. Driving myself into an early grave, but that's okay. I could use the sleep. So maybe don't stress yourself out. Because I feel like, yeah, some of you could be feeling like different about the person. I got this on Hit Different when I'm sitting here all alone by myself. So maybe feeling kind of let down by this person. Oh, hey, Carrie. You guys could be feeling let down, or they're not showing up for you as much this week as you'd like them to, or the connection, like you're very optimistic, but feeling like there's setbacks or something like that. So what do you need to release? It's time to release negativity on the bottom. And yeah, what is the negativity you need to release? Jumping to conclusions, Aries in the 12th house. So jumping to conclusions. Okay, or overexerting yourself. That could be that as well. So if it's not in regards to this person, you could be overexerting yourself in work. Some of you are busy, Eight of Pentacles, like you're overworking, because that could be that as well with the 12th house. That's rest. You guys need rest, okay? Maybe you've been doing too much, Gemini. Maybe you have an Aries rising. But I'm also getting here the 9th house in water. There could also be a lot of negative thoughts about like this person romantically, where it's not going the way you thought it would, or there's setbacks. You don't know if you can trust them. I just feel like this energy this week is kind of like all over the place, where you're very focused on work, okay, and maybe putting a lot of hope into this connection. But then there are some setbacks or some things they're telling you of why things are maybe not working out or going the way that you expect, okay? But at the end of the day, I feel like they have good intentions. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a Virgo you're dealing with. But just don't overexert yourself. Could be a Pisces as well. Because if you're the one putting a lot of, or if you're putting a lot of work towards this connection and not getting yourself anywhere, needing to pull back your energy. All right, Cancer 2017. All right, you got manifest with the Magician. Given and receiving in reverse. You guys could feel a little bit disappointed this week. Like you're not getting what you've manifested, or what you're putting into is not paying back out to you. I do have signs from the universe about a lack of commitment. Okay, commitments in reverse. Maybe you're getting signs that somebody is just not your person. Okay. Hey, Lexus. All right, we got the black sheep and surface level, or surface pleasure in reverse. Yeah, it feels like you guys could be settling, or you have been settling in love. Realizing, maybe that's a sign from the universe that you've been kind of just going against expectations or expecting different results from somebody or something. It looks like you're wanting to change your energy this week of like, I can have what I manifest. I don't have to put into this. Why the Magician, Six of Pentacles reverse, Page of Swords reverse, Two of Wands, High Priestess reverse, and the Devil. Yeah, I feel like you've been entertaining something that just isn't going anywhere. Or feeding, it's like feeding an idea or feeding the thought of something working out, but it's just not working out. Or putting too much focus, okay, when you don't really know why something's in your life or if it's going to get better. It's almost like you have a lot of doubt and you've been feeding that doubt, okay? That could even be, some of you, if it's about a person you're wanting to be with, there could be a lot of rebelling against it or a lot of like negative talk around it. Or you could be like talking negative about a connection, thinking, oh, it's not going to get better. The devil, it's only going to get worse. But maybe you're accidentally manifesting that to happen. Because I feel like maybe it's hearsay. Like you don't really know if it's going to get worse, if it's going to get better. It could even be if you want to reconcile with somebody, you're giving it a negative thought. That, oh, they're not going to change their mind. They're not going to commit to me. Yeah, Queen of Swords reverse, Justice reverse, Fool in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Because there is like an opportunity, I feel, maybe to reconcile with somebody. But you're telling yourself like, oh, they're just going to treat me the same way, or they're not going to act any different towards me. Okay. Maybe because you've been hurt by this person. Maybe you're expecting them to breadcrumb you. You're expecting them to give very little. You're not having much expectation in this person. And that's what I had yesterday in your reading. It's like you were not having much expectation. Like you're going to meet up with that person and talk to them, and you're expecting them to blow you off or expecting them not to answer or something like that. Maybe you're trying not to like feed your head with doubt anymore. Eight of Swords reverse, the Chariot reverse, Magician reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Nine of Swords. I feel like it is you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to get out of this negative criticism, this negative sabotaging that you're doing to this connection. You're telling yourself, there's no reason to feed this again. Why should I give in to this? It's just going to end the same way. But I'm feeling here, you're the one that's feeding the ideas in your head. Nobody else is doing it for you. Okay, and I feel like there is a new beginning here. Yeah, if you just reconnect with this person, I feel like you guys will get somewhere. If you stop restraining or holding back. The Ten of Wands reverse, if you loosen up. I got the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. I see a genuine love offer and you guys getting past something. Okay? This could be somebody you're wanting to reconcile with, but you're having negative thoughts about it. Like you're doubting the whole situation, if you should even give to it, if you should contact them, whatever the case is. And I feel like it could be you doing this with the Chariot reverse and with the Magician in reverse. So let's get a song and then advice. Find My Way by Kevin Gates. Hardships losing me, fake friends using me, coat game abusing me. Some of you are feeling like you're just being toyed with. Okay, like you're being toyed with, or you don't want that to happen. Feeling like people are just screwing you over. That could be the mindset you're in. Like, people are just messing with me. People are just not being genuine. Or like friends, everybody. Yet nothing will come of the situation by thinking negative, by manifesting negative to happen before it even happens. Okay? Because look, the energy is gaining momentum here. Hey, good morning. So what will not come out of it? Having boundaries up. Having boundaries up and blocking this person, nothing will come of the situation because it's telling me, could be a Libra, third house. This person wants to come in and make peace with you. But if you're blocking that, nothing's going to come of it. For some of you, they could be even giving up because you're blocking them off. You're not being communicative towards them. I feel like nothing's going to come of being standoffish. Okay, of being too disciplined or having too many boundaries, being too guarded, because I do see with Libra in the third house, this person wants to be in communication with you. And then I got Aries under that, which Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is in Libra now. So it's like this person wants to make peace with you. They're wanting to have a realization that things went badly, wanting to communicate about that. And I think you're needing to let this person in because they're wanting to try. They're wanting to make an effort with you. Okay? But you're thinking rather negative. Could be with a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Libra, an Aries. Okay? A Gemini. Could be any sign. But you're having a negative thought about it. All right, Leo, happy birthday. 2657. All right. Hey, Sarah. All right, Leo, what can you expect this week? Somebody's reaching out to you. Yeah, reach out. 3 of Pentacles, clarity of belief, Ace of Swords. So there's some kind of contact you're getting. Could just be good news about money, good news about an opportunity. Could be something that you've been wanting to invest into. Yeah, you're getting some kind of text message. Damn. Okay? Somebody's not wanting to be a snake. Oh, you're welcome, Infinite. Somebody's not wanting to be a snake here. Somebody's not wanting to deceive you anymore. Or they have good intentions. They've had a light bulb moment. Sudden realization. Feeling inspired. So they're feeling inspired to contact you, whoever this is. Okay? In the present moment. It's urgent. They need to talk to you. It's urgent. Okay? You can kiss my ass. Is that what you said? Oh. I can see you saying that. Reach my foot. Okay, I thought it was going to say kiss my ass at first. All right, let's see. Well, why reach out, Ace of Swords? Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the Hermit. Somebody that isolated you. Somebody that could have ghosted you or didn't fight for the connection. Some of you, there could have been a third party where they put you in a third party. Now they see your worth. 4 of Cups reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed. Now they're coming back. Okay, now they're coming back. This is somebody wanting to come back and fight for you. Text message and snake in reverse. 8 of Pentacles reversed. The Emperor. And I just saw the Empress too. So it's a divine counterpart. 3 of Wands reversed and the Devil. 7 of Cups reversed. 5 of Cups. This is somebody that is owning up to their ways. Owning up to the way that they've acted. Hey, good morning. Why is everybody's names looking different on here? Because I think that's May, right? Anyways, this is somebody that has had clarity about their behavior, the way they've acted. And I think they're disappointed in themselves. And I feel, Leo, that this person wants to admit something here. Not wanting to have another day without you. Not wanting to hold something off. Okay? Because it's very urgent. Let's see. What's this light bulb? The Chariot reversed. The 2 of Wands, the King of Swords reversed, 6 of Wands. So letting their pride get the best of them by not speaking to you, by avoiding a conversation, by not saying anything. That's not getting the 2 of you anywhere. So this person's realizing that, okay? Yeah, Ace of Cups. This person realizes their love for you. Knight of Cups and the Four of Swords. The Hanged Man. They've had time to reflect on this. And the more that they hold back and don't say anything and refuse to change the dynamic, the more that things are not better between you guys. So this is somebody that does know they love you. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Hanged Man, that they're the ones keeping themselves stuck. And if they want things to change, they're going to have to do it. So I do see them trying to contact you this week. I see a lot of communication, so I don't know if it's a letter, a text, a call, but they're wanting to reach out. Okay, I got this on Hold Up by Beyonce. Step down, they don't love you like I love you. Can't you see there's no other man above you? Damn. So they're fighting for you. They realize, like, nobody else loves you like I do. You know, I want to be with you. What's your advice? Nothing is set in stone, okay? So nothing's set in stone. The person, they're not really putting a whole lot of effort yet. It's just very small, minimal. Yeah, Gemini. It's like acts of communication, some kind of initiation. I feel like there's not much invested here. Three of Pentacles, some kind of effort, okay? There's a small change, though. Like, this person's making baby steps with Pluto and Gemini. It's like they're slowly making progress. But like I said, I would really think it through and kind of evaluate the situation, because I don't see much being done. It's like a small, generous offer. But I would just kind of wait it out and see what to do next. Hey, Tamika. So it could be a Pisces. I have Aquarius. I have Cancer, Capricorn. I have Aries, Virgo. Could be any sign, though. But I do see some kind of communication and them admitting about their behavior. All right, Virgo, 3207. You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Seek the truth. And the Two of Wands, spread your wings. You need to turn your back on someone or something, is what it feels like here. You're being guided to turn your back towards something. Yeah. Some of you, it's turning down a proposal. Or like a person in your life romantically. Somebody that you feel a strong connection with. You could be feeling guided this week to turn your back on them. Or you feel like they're turning their back on you. Surface pleasure in reverse and thank you next. Ooh. Some of you are just not feeling a connection anymore, or it was all just lust. And you don't know if there's ever going to be a commitment or engagement. You could be like leaving the connection to avoid breaking your heart. Like you feel like they're going to break your heart. Why seek the truth and spread your wings? Ace of Wands. The Nine of Wands reversed, the Justice, and the Magician. King of Wands reversed. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. I also got Libra and Gemini. You're feeling like this person's not going to fight for this. And like you're needing to leave. Get this inspiration to leave before they hurt you more or before more damage is done. Because proposal reverse in chemistry. Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Three of Cups reversed. Kind of feels like, yeah, there's a strong chemistry, a connection. You know, maybe you guys go way back. For some of you, this could be like something that you invested into, okay? Like maybe somebody you've known for a long time. And then it started to get sexual or it started to get intimate. And it's kind of like you're ending it before there's feelings involved for some of you. This could be somebody that you were kind of messing around with, friends with benefits. It looks like this week you're making a decision to turn your back. But then it's like, or if you did turn your back and haven't really been talking to this person, it's like, well, do they even want me anyways? Because that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like you thought you were doing the best thing you could by kind of turning your back, kind of ignoring this, maybe to kind of test the waters and see if they chase you. And some of you feel like they didn't chase you. That maybe this person didn't want anything more. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. Nine of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Some of you could have felt like you were like friend zoned. Like you were friend zoned. Hey, Crystal. Or this was really upsetting, actually. You guys could have felt like you didn't really mean anything to this person. Like they didn't really fight for you. Like they kind of just wanted you like in a sexual way. But it's sad because maybe you've known this person for a long time or you have history with them. And it's like you kind of turn your back on them to see what they would do or to kind of ignore them, not really speak to them. And it doesn't feel like they fought for you like you thought they would. And that's kind of upsetting this week. Like you're seeing the truth in somebody's actions, like they're not fighting for me, or maybe it was surface level, like they just wanted something surface level. Maybe they didn't really want to actually commit to me. Because a song that flew out, what becomes of the brokenhearted? Happiness is just an illusion filled with sadness and confusion. So you're just feeling like somebody like lied to you, or it was just very surface level, like they didn't really care to be in your life, or it was all just like sexual, like that's all they wanted. They didn't really want to have any kind of a relationship with you or something like that. Because then I got Carrie Underwood. Sometimes you leave. Sometimes you stick around trying to change them, make them someone that they'll never be. Sometimes you leave. So you guys could be wanting to leave, or you tried to, and you're looking behind your shoulder to see, are they coming back? And then you don't feel like they're following you or they're looking towards you. A personal issue is reaching resolution. So it could be a Cancer for some of you, or this full moon is like making you really upset. Virgo, okay. A personal issue within you, something that is hurting you personally. Like it's personally hurting you. It's upsetting you that somebody's treating you this way. Maybe you thought you and this person really had a lot of potential. You know, some of you could have felt like you guys had a spiritual connection. I did see balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's like maybe you guys had a spiritual connection or there was more here. But then it's like in the practical, like in the 3D, this person's not really changing. They're not investing anything into this. Some of you can even feel like they used you to get over somebody else, or they weren't really that serious about you. Okay, and it just hurt. Maybe feel like you're friend zoned, or you had more expectation than they did. Could be a Libra, Sagittarius, could be a Gemini, Leo. It sucks though. A lot of you felt there was chemistry, but feeling like it was surface level, or maybe they only liked you when like it was convenient, or when you were giving them attention or something like that. Libra, 3811. All right, Libra, what's going on this week? Okay, so you're looking good financially. Well-deserved reward in the Ace of Swords. Clarity of belief. So there could be some kind of opportunity here. Something being talked about with your career. Family in reverse. Okay, and then I got laughter in reverse. Some of you feel like you're not spending enough time with family because you're working so much. So maybe you're upset that you're not around your family. Family can be really significant for you right now. Wanting to be invited to things, wanting to be around your family. You guys could feel like you're not around them because of work. That you have so much going on with your work, your finances, that you're just upset you're not around people. You could be wanting to like reach out to family. Why the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords? The World in reverse, Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Cups reversed. Some of you could be estranged from your mother. Okay. Some of you could be estranged from your mother, or you don't really have time to like contact your mother or be around her. Because I feel there's like a personal issue around a mother. Maybe you guys are still not in a good place. Some of you could be even long distance from a mother. Okay. With the World in reverse. Like maybe your mother lives in another state. maybe hours away. I don't know. Because it feels like maybe you're wanting to be around your mother, or there's plans to like kind of like have time for your mother. But you've been so busy. Because I feel like with family in reverse and laughter in reverse. Okay, the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Swords reverse, and the Hierophant. Some of you either want your mother to meet somebody that you're dating. So like you want your mother to meet somebody that you're with, but you're trying to figure out the dynamic, like where is it going? You know, are we more serious? Are we committed? Or you've kind of ignored your family for like a relationship for some of you. Some of you, it could be your job and a relationship could be taking over your family. So like you're not really around your family because of a work situation. And then whatever time you have left, you're spending in a relationship or with somebody else. And it's like you're not happy about that you're not making time for your mother. Page of Swords, the Chariot, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're not happy that you're not around family. So a lot of you Libra could be wanting to contact your mother, or like I said, if you're estranged from your mother, trying to make a better decision to be in their life. Okay. I feel like this week family is significant. Like you're either wanting to travel towards family, or you're just wanting to be more in contact with people in your family, and you're not happy that you haven't seen them. You don't know what's going on with them. Some of you don't even know like updates of what's going on in their life because you're so focused on your job, your relationship, that you don't know what's going on with your family. For some of you, the song I got is Love Me. I lost myself in fear of losing you. Close friends, but I ain't gonna lie, I miss the old you. Could be even a friend too for some of you. Drain you. These people could have drained you. For some of you, you had your reason for why you disconnected from them. They could have emotionally drained you, maybe financially drained you. You taught me everything without a poison apple. Some of you were scared of losing somebody, lose a friend, lose family. You were afraid of losing them in your life, okay? But realize they didn't really benefit you, or it wasn't suiting for you. You are good enough and luck is on your side. Some of you could have felt like your family was putting you down for some of you, or they didn't really believe in you. Like they just had a lot of negative thoughts about you. And now look, it's like now you're expanding, you're growing. With luck is on your side. You guys could have Sagittarius in your chart, or have like Jupiter, or a Virgo Jupiter. Because it's almost like they doubted you. Like people in your family, friends, they doubted your success. And then now you're doing better, Nine of Pentacles. And it's kind of like, I told you so. Okay. Maybe you kind of disconnected from your family because you feel like they never truly believed in you, or they always were thinking negative about you for some reason. And then now it's like you're achieving goals here with fire. It's like you're going after, yeah, Taurus. Some of you have Taurus, like you have second house, like in a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag. You have the second house. Because it's like now you're making a sudden change in yourself, and now it's like, look at me now, you know. So it's kind of like maybe they doubted you, or you feel like your family just never really accepted you for who you were. They never fully gave you potential or credit. And it's like when you come back and talk to them, like, oh, look at me now, you know. So could be a Cancer, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Gemini, Cancer, Gemini. It's kind of what it feels like. Like maybe feeling like your family never really was impressed by things you did, or you just feel like you just never could compare to other people or something like that. All right, Scorpio, 4406. All right. What we got for Scorpio this week? Ooh, Magician. Cancer had that as well. Ooh, some of you manifesting growth and abundance. Some of you are hoping to get pregnant. For some of you are hoping that you are pregnant. The Magician and the Empress. So some of you are wanting a pregnancy. Maybe if you couldn't have kids, you're hoping for a pregnancy. Unfinished business in reverse. Spiritual awakening. If it's not that, you're wanting to overcome something. You're wanting to grow. You're wanting to have abundance. Yeah, wanting to not lose yourself. Some of you could have felt like you almost lost yourself because of somebody that was taking you for granted, wasn't truly appreciating you. Looks like you're closing the cycle with somebody. You're seeing things for how they are. Looks like you're giving yourself a second chance. You're not wanting to lose yourself. Why the Magician and Empress? Two of Wands reversed, the Devil, the Four of Wands reversed, and the Four of Swords reversed. Nine of Wands. Some of you are getting out of like a toxic relationship or getting out of a codependent connection because it looks like you're manifesting not to go back to what you were, okay, or wanting to make a different direction here in your life. So it's almost like you're not wanting to go back to a toxic person, somebody that you've ended things with or you are going to end things with. It's like, I don't want to go back to that person because I'm trying to make so much change in my life. You're realizing the aftermath of what somebody caused you. Yeah, you're going through an ending here. You got the Death, the Moon, the Ace of Swords, and the Sun in reverse. You're having the spiritual awakening about this change in your life you want to make. Okay, so for a lot of you, you could be ending a karmic cycle, letting go of something unhealthy in your life and not wanting to look back. And knowing, oh my God, this drains me so much. I lost myself being in this connection or being with this person. Yeah, Five of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the High Priestess. Damn. You're like, I'm giving back to myself. I'm going to be back into balance. I'm going to restore myself. It's like an energy of like, I'm not going to go back to this person. They were the ones that, they were the catalyst for what ruined me. They destroyed me. And I'm going to manifest change in my life. I'm going to be bigger and better than ever is what I see for you. And you're like, I know I can have it with the High Priestess. I know I'm capable of doing this. I can give back to myself. I can have everything that I want. Some of you, if you were in a relationship and you feel like you were struggling, some of you were like in a relationship where you struggled. You know, you struggled, you didn't have anything because you were with somebody maybe with an addiction, or you were just in a like self-limited belief that this is all I deserve. You know, it's almost like you want the picket fence, you want the nice house, you want, like, I deserve this. I don't want the breadcrumbs and the bare minimum. I deserve something better. And I think you're going to achieve it on your own with the Empress. You're like, I'm manifesting something better for myself. A lot of you, like I said, just settled for less, and you're not going to give yourself less. You're giving yourself double. With the Five of Pentacles reversed to the Ten of Pentacles, you're doubling. Okay? It's like, I'm going to work harder. I'm going to give myself more than this person ever could. So I like that. It's very strong. Back to you, Selena Gomez. You're stuck in my head and I can't get you out of it. So some of you are stuck in your head over this person because there is some kind of codependency, some kind of attachment you have to this person. And I feel like you're trying to break free of this attachment here because you know it's not serving you. What's your advice? Have faith in your dreams. Step out of your comfort zone. So needing to step out of your comfort zone, your dreams are significant. Second house in Capricorn, yeah. Especially in regards to work, in regards to goals, you can have what you want. If you manifest it, if you actually act upon it, know what you want and manifest it, you can have what you want here. You can get whatever you want in life. That is your goal here. You're having dreams about succeeding and having what you want for yourself. And with Capricorn second house, that's an energy of you can have, you know, a nice home. So things that are valuable. So you can have this nice house. You can have, you know, this nice car. If you want, you know, like something like a nice swimming pool. Like that's something I've always wanted. Even though I can't swim, I always wanted a nice like underground pool. Like the celebrities, you know, with like a little waterfall and a jacuzzi. And so maybe some of you, that's what you want. It's like a nice backyard pool or a nice hot tub or something that you're manifesting. And look, oh my God, Scorpio and part of fortune. You guys are manifesting it because you're working hard. Okay, I'm getting that song by Britney Spears. So some of you have Sag in your chart, but work, bitch. So it's like you want this, you want a, you know, you want a Ferrari, you got to work. bitch, basically. So some of you, like, you really got to work. You really got to put your mind to it. I do have Temperance, so there, you could have Sag in your chart. I have Pisces, Sag, I got Leo, I got Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Libra. So pretty good reading. You guys are manifesting your life this week or feeling inspired to. All right, Sag, 50-20. All right, what we got for Sag? Taking some time to rest this week. Okay, I got the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords. Your mind could be overactive for some of you, or you're overthinking a lot. You guys could have Libra in your chart, or there's just like a lot of overthinking here about some kind of damage and unexpected. Or maybe you're in somebody's head. For some of you, you're like, yeah, some of you are trying not to think about somebody. You're trying to detach from somebody, or you have, but you're still in their head. And that's maybe why you're feeling this way. Like you're trying to detach from somebody or try not to be part of this, but it's like you're feeling their energy. And it could be exhausting you. Damage. We are both hurting from this. Yeah, it feels like you're mirroring somebody, Sag. You're mirroring somebody this week, and then something unexpected is happening. Ooh, I got the Lovers. It just like flew out. So it could be a twin flame. Why the Four of Swords, Two of Swords? Seven of Pentacles. The King of Wands. Eight of Cups reverse. And the Chariot. Like I said, I feel like you're mirroring somebody. And there's somebody coming towards you. I think you don't see it coming. Because of the Seven of Pentacles, it's like it's been making its way uncovered where you don't know about it. Okay? Or it's been covered up, you don't know. So it's with the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, it's like somebody is planning or orchestrating coming towards you. There's a desire this week. The Chariot, the King of Wands. Somebody that you're mirroring. Damage unexpected. Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands reverse, the Lovers, Twin Flame, Three of Pentacles, yep. The Moon in reverse. You're heavily on somebody's mind. They're heavily on your mind. That's why you're thinking about them. And I feel like this week there's going to be unexpected communication, or they're going to come towards you with some kind of expression, maybe even telling you how they feel. Like, I still love you. I still care for you. Because somebody has this desire that you're trying not to hold on to anymore. This masculine, it's a masculine energy approaching you. Yeah, I think you've been trying to just be like guarded from it because it drains you emotionally. And I think this person is going to come back. This person, it's like they're being drained by this as well. You both are just hemorrhaging or just having all these feelings emotionally that you want, you know, that you guys want to express. Which was weird. I had a dream last night about somebody falling off of a roller coaster. So I don't know what that's about. But it was like they fell like right in front of me. So I don't know if somebody's right in front of you. Or if something's happening really unexpectedly. Or I don't know. It's a weird energy. It's like they're right at you. Or they're coming towards you. Judgment, Page of Pentacles. Yeah. I think somebody wants to work things out with you because they don't know where the two of you stand. They are really lonely and miserable in their life without you. Okay. And it's like they want to see like if you guys can at least reestablish something. At least try to be friends or overcome something. Somebody is romantically in your energy. That's why you feel them. There is some kind of soulmate twin flame. And I saw that the Lovers, it like popped out like when I shuffled the cards. It was on like the other side, so I seen it. Queen Latifah, ladies first. We are the ones that give birth to the generations of prophets. It's ladies first. Cyndi Lauper, Change of Heart. Nothing reveals the answer if it's the truth that you're looking to find. Okay. Maybe this person's gonna finally put you first. Okay. Maybe that's the problem. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Show the world the real you. Aquarius. So You guys could be, wanting to express yourself to this person, but scared to. Yeah. It's like with Black Moon here, forgotten strength. Maybe you've been holding back, telling this person how you truly feel. Aquarius, some of you have Aquarius in your chart, and there's an opportunity to get something out and open. To stop something that you've been holding back or you've been not wanting to say to this person. You finally have the opportunity with this full moon. It's finally an opportunity here where you need to tell this person how you feel, because I feel like it would work out for you guys. So when they do come back, you guys need to be honest with each other about what's going on. Page of Pentacles, Judgment. Okay. Taurus, Scorpio, could be a Cancer, a Gemini, Cancer, Leo. It's like there's no room for judgment. We just need to talk. I'm getting like we listen and we don't judge. I don't know why I'm feeling that, like off TikTok. Like we listen and we don't judge. All right. Capricorn, 5550. Wow. 555. All right, Cappy, what's going on? The Hierophant in reverse. Sacral chakra and Temperance in reverse. Ooh. Some of you are desiring something that is not for you, that is either not good for you or it throws you off balance. It's not meant to be in your life. Healing in reverse, heartbreak in reverse. I feel like there's something that you're desiring that is just not good for you. It's untrustworthy. So there's somebody in your energy that you can't trust. And they've betrayed you before, but you've kind of forgiven them. This could be somebody coming back in your energy that's desiring you, but they haven't done any healing. They're not in a better place in their life. They're untrustworthy. Could be a Taurus or a Sag. Why Hierophant reverse, Sacral and Temperance reverse. 6 of Wands reverse, the Sun, Temperance reverse, of the 4 of Cups. I don't like this energy. There's somebody in your energy that is off balance, and somebody that is very egotistical, somebody that doesn't like to take rejection very well. Somebody is going to be coming towards you with a sexual offer, but I feel like you're turning them down. With the Ace of Wands reverse, you're turning somebody down because you just don't feel like you vibe with them or you're in alignment with them. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit reverse. So they either could be coming back into your life after rejecting you, after hurting you, ghosting you, and you just don't see yourself wanting this anymore, or you just feel like this person's lost. Like they've lost their way, they don't know what they want in life, feeling like you don't really connect to them. Because I feel like this person's coming back to heal heartbreak, but I feel like you're already healed from it. The Strength reverse, 7 of Swords reverse, 2 of Cups reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Because like I said, I feel like you've already done the healing. This person hasn't. So they're coming towards you like wanting to work things out, wanting to try to make amends. But they could just be making things worse, or they're just being harder on themselves. Because I feel an energy where like they haven't done much healing. They haven't done much work. Yeah, Justice in reverse. It's somebody that you're not on the same page with. Like they're so behind you, or they're so like not in the same place that you're at. And they're still untrustworthy. They're still coming up as somebody you can't trust. Judgment, Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Emperor in reverse. Yeah, I feel like it's somebody coming towards you. You're going to end up rejecting them because you don't even feel like you can trust them, like they have good judgment. This is somebody that you feel, Capricorn, maybe isn't even taking you seriously. Or you don't even know if you should take them serious. Yeah, it's like this person. It's like they're coming up as somebody that they breadcrumbed you. They made you feel like you were not good enough. And now you're working on yourself. It's like now you're trying to be okay in your own skin. You're trying to be by yourself and healing. Some of you are healing, or you're just in this better place in your energy. You're trying to work on yourself. Okay. And feeling this person could throw you off because they're not healing at all. So it looks like a masculine that's not even working on themselves. They're not doing any kind of shadow work. And they're expecting some kind of offer from you or trying to make amends. But it's like they're not doing any work to themselves. And they're just, it's not good. The song I got is Happier, Ed Sheeran. Baby, you look happier, you do. I knew one day you'd fall for someone new. Yeah, this person's afraid of losing you. You look happier. This person, I think they're triggered that you're happier because they're not making you happy. I got the song Don't Speak by No Doubt. I know just what you're saying, so please stop explaining. Better off dead. When all you got is these four walls, it's hard not to feel so small. So this person could be going through a lot of anxiety, depression. They're just not doing any kind of shadow work on themselves. And they see you happier. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Believe in the impossible. What's the conclusion for you? Man, Venus in 6th house. You're going to have somebody that actually wants to take care of you. Somebody that actually cherishes you and wants to invest. Somebody that cares about your overall well-being. Because I feel like this person does not. I don't think they even care about themselves. So how could they care about you? Yeah, I feel like you're going to find somebody eventually. As you work on yourself, you better yourself. You're going to find somebody more in alignment with you. Some of you could have Virgo Venus, okay? Or they're going to have a Virgo Venus when you connect to them. Somebody that has that placement. Because it's somebody that's very, like, gift-giving, very loving, supportive, you know? Somebody that actually wants to take care of you, wants to watch you grow and have success. This person, it's like they still selfishly want you, but they don't really care how they treat you. I don't like that energy. Could be an Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a water sign. Virgo, Sag, Leo. They're still just untrustworthy. All right, Aquarius, 10148. All right, Aquarius, this week. Just breathe. The Tower. You can feel like you're going through a lot and you need rest. Either you need rest and your body is like overexerted. Some of you are overexerting yourself, okay? Which could happen with this full moon in your sign. Some of you feel a lot of energy, a lot of direction, you know, not wanting to procrastinate. But it feels like you kind of need to disappear because I've disappeared in reverse. I feel like you need to go kind of in this hermit mode because you're giving your energy out to too many people or things, and you could be overexerting yourself. There could be a frenemy in your energy as well. Yeah, invested. A lot of you are invested into your future, but you're overexerting yourself. I feel like you kind of need to go silent, or you need to silence your head, silence your mind. Because everything's overactive. I feel like everything's overactive, but it's coming from the heart. It's like I have so much I want to do, so much that I want to attain. There's so much I want to like have in my life, and it's a good energy to have. But I feel like in the long run, you could be overexerting yourself, and I feel like there is somebody in your energy that's jealous or isn't really a good friend to you. Why just breathe in the Tower? 4 of Wands. The Hanged Man. The 6 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. It's like your mind is overactive. Like you're overly thinking. You're thinking too much about your future. You're thinking too much about what's ahead. What's to come. Some of you are doing both. Like you're thinking too much about the past. Thinking too much about the future. Maybe comparing both of them. Where you're comparing your options, okay, where it's like, okay, like the past, I didn't do this in the past, so I got to do this now. I'm getting the movie Back to the Future, so I don't know if you guys are thinking about like a past situation and like, oh my God, I didn't do this back then 5 years ago, I got to do this now, and it's like you're just stressing yourself out, is what I'm feeling. I feel like you guys are overexerting your energy, possibly burning yourself out. Okay, because the 4 of Wands, it's like there's so many ideas. Some of you are doing a lot of journaling as well. I see a book here with a wand. So doing a lot of journaling, a lot of writing. Some of you maybe want to be an author. Maybe you guys want to write books, or you want to rediscover something within yourself, but you're doing too much. Okay, because I feel like you're needing to silence something. 8 of Swords reverse, Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles reversed in the Chariot. Because I feel like you're over giving to one thing and not the other. Okay, for a lot of you, you're not taking care of yourself. And I'm feeling that with the Ace of Cups, with the Two of Pentacles reversed. It's like your emotions, your overall well-being is being kind of deprived or not taken care of well because you're so focused on what you need to attain. You're on the go, the Chariot. You're on the go, go, go. And you're not really taking care of your emotional health or really getting the rest that you need. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles on the Tower. Some of you guys could have Mars and Virgo, because I do, and I'm an Aquarius moon. You guys definitely could have or a Scorpio Mars or something, where you're just wanting constant change. You're just wanting to, some of you do have Mars and Virgo though. And because and I was like wondering, why do I feel so burnt out in life? And I Google it about Mars and Virgo, and it says that you can have burnout if you have Mars and Virgo. Because it's like you're on the go. You're constantly thinking about this. You're thinking about that. Over planning the details. Some of you guys definitely have Mars Virgo. Because I do. And it's like you're overthinking every single detail of oh my God, I didn't get that done. Or you do one topic. Or you're OCD. I don't know. You're thinking one thing that you have to do. And oh my God, there's 5 other things on top of that. Okay. Or wanting to perfect at something. And then, oh God, I didn't do that. So be careful of burnout this week. Why do you only call me when you're high? It's 3 in the morning and I'm trying to change your mind. Phil Collins, Against All Odds. There's nothing left here to remind me, just a memory of your face. So maybe somebody also is coming back, but it's 3 in the morning. Or they're waking you up from sleep. If you finally sleep, somebody's calling you and waking you up. Which I'm glad I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. But maybe you guys, people are waking you up or something. Or maybe that's why you're getting distracted. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Your commitment's being tested. This could be the commitment to yourself. Maybe you feel like you got to commit to your family. You got to commit to those around you. You can't let people down or something like that. South Node in Sagittarius. Yeah, it's you're on the go. It's I got to go, go, go. I can't let people down. Or you're thinking about the past when you were kind of surface level, or you weren't where you wanted to be in your life. So, oh my God, I don't want to go back to that, or I think that's why. Nothing against it. Nothing against couponing, things like that. But I think that's why I'm so work driven now, because I remember when I first had Brayden, when I was a young 19-year-old mother, and this is kind of personal, but maybe you guys relate to this. And I was a single mother. I was 19, well, 18 going on 19. And I worked, I had bare minimum, basically. I got, just I think $8 an hour or something like that. And I would coupon, and it's I really had to cut corners. I had to go without things so my son could have things. Maybe you guys feel you don't want to get back to that point where you have to choose what food you want to put in the cart, or which diaper should I give my kid because I got to find the coupon, or or what wipes are on sale, or what formula, how much formula can I last, this period of time until my wick gets here, so maybe you guys are in that place in your life where I don't want to go back to that. That was that was a hardship for me, even though, and it was humiliating. There's times where it's humiliating. I'd see people I personally knew and I'd have to put things back on the shelves. I'd have to sit there and count. I couldn't talk to people in the store because I had to count on my phone how much was in my shopping cart, and oh, if I don't use this coupon, I'm going to take without, I feel some of you Aquarius, that's where this is coming from. It's a personal thing where you want to protect your children. You want to protect those around you. And you're thinking about the past, when you struggled or when you didn't have the money for these things, these luxuries. And that's why, I've been taking my son on trips and vacations now, because it's before, it's I feel I didn't really give him everything that I could have, I didn't, but he didn't care, But to me personally, I feel I had to coupon. I had to, really have tight, and then I'd be broke because I had a job where I got paid every 2 weeks. Then the other job I got paid every week, but it was not much, So Maybe that's why. And it's like now I'm making the most I've ever made in my life. Plus, I'm, doing YouTube. Plus, I do personal readings. So it's like that money. It's like, oh my God. Like, maybe that's why, like, I'm kind of like taking advantage of things. Like, I'm taking advantage of food. And I'm like wanting to eat and eat different foods and stuff because, like, I didn't really get to a lot when I was with him when I was younger. So maybe Aquarius, that's where this is coming from, where you're so like goal driven because it's like I don't want to kind of struggle like I did before, or I want more for me and my family. So Scorpio, you guys could have Cancer in your chart, Sag, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like I connect to that reading, so that's why I got so like involved. Oh, thank Infinite, I appreciate that. 11035 Pisces. All right, let's see. Ooh, you got the Hierophant. Ace of Swords came out kind of sideways. So you're getting some kind of clarity on something. There's the transformation coming. I see the butterfly here. So you could be getting good news. You need more time to think about something. You're trying to figure things out. Some of you, there could be a breakup or you're walking away. If it's not like a breakup with a person, it's like you're wanting to kind of walk away from things that don't serve you. Things that you've outgrown. Yeah, detective. You guys could be like outgrowing people in your life. Feeling like they're just not on the same spiritual journey. They're not where I'm at in my life. Could be walking away from people you feel are just low vibrational. It's like you want time to yourself. It's also like I don't want to talk to these immature people that haven't grown, they haven't learned, they haven't really been through anything, or they just don't get where I'm coming from. Or maybe you feel like things that they talk about are just very like not important, not that everybody doesn't have their different stress, but maybe they're having a conversation with you, like somebody in your life's having a conversation with you, and it's just like it's giving you a headache or something, because it's like why would this be something that's like making a big deal in your life? The Hierophant, Ace of Swords. Yeah, Temperance reverse, 5 of Cups reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Cups. It's kind of an energy of like, I don't really have time for the nonsense. Like I have a lot going on in my personal life that I'm trying to tend to. And it's like, not that you're not supportive or understanding, but I think this week, like you're really focusing on your situation, what you need to figure out. And you can't really connect to people that you feel like what they're dealing with is kind of obsolete or not as a big deal as what's kind of going on in your life. Some of you, there could be like a big transition, a change you have to make, or you're just getting stressed about something. Because it's like you need time to think about something. 7 of Wands reverse, 5 of Wands reverse, Magician in reverse, and the Sun. It's like whatever optimism you have, you need to just keep it to yourself. It's almost like you're trying to get away from people that might potentially drain your energy or drag you down. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, because maybe you have external things going on. Some of you, maybe there's, a situation that you're trying to figure out right now in your life. You're kind of unsettled. You're not really sure where things are going because it feels like you're not where you want to be, but you're trying to have optimism. And it's almost an energy of like you walking away from other people and their problems, because it's like, I can't take these problems on. I have a lot. Maybe you feel like you're overexerted, or you just feel like at an emotional level, you're like at a high. It's like, I can't take anything else on. Okay. And you're trying to keep your energy protected. Who's doing dirt on you and accusations? Hey, love apples. Judgment, Page of Cups reverse, the Strength, and the Queen of Cups. I think there's somebody that's trying to get information on you, whether or not you've moved on, or what's going on in your life, like what's happening. Maybe there's people around you that are judging you or see you differently. Because the Page of Cups reverse, Queen of Cups, that could be maybe you're acting a little bit irrational, or you're getting triggered by something, I feel like there's somebody that's like watching you in your energy and trying to see what's going on, because you act like everything's fine on the exterior, but emotionally they can tell something's different about you. Yeah, and I also feel like there is somebody wanting to make amends with you as well. Somebody that was kind of, that is still upset by something, and maybe that's why they're distant from you. So I do see somebody wanting to kind of approach you after distancing themselves from you, but there's still a little bit of impulsiveness with them, a little bit of still anger. So I don't really know if this person, they're trying to get out of this negative headspace and maybe trying to, forgive or just make amends with you. Maybe they've been angry for a while and that's why they've distanced themselves. I'm not going to do a collective, guys. I'm sorry. I got to be at work by 9 a.m. So I got to hurry up and get ready after this. Okay, I got Coldplay, the song Shiver. So I look in your direction, but you pay me no attention, do you? So somebody's looking at you, but you're not paying them attention. And then I got Donna Summers, Love to Love You, Baby. All right, let's get advice for Pisces. Show the world the real you, full moon and Aquarius. Be bold and make the first move, Cardinal. Okay. So it's like determination, showing somebody what you want. 12th house. I feel like this week, it's an energy of really going after what you want. You can't sit back and just hope things get better. It's an energy of, communication is key. Jupiter and Gemini. So if you want things to take off or you want some kind of change, you're going to be the one to have to address it, or you're going to have to make these phone calls, something like that. It's almost an energy like if you want to go to the dentist. The dentist isn't going to just show up at your house and say, hey, Pisces, your teeth, you need a filling. Let me, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting for you. It's like if you want your teeth done or you want a cleaning, you're going to have to call the dentist to make the appointment. You know what I mean? It's not like they're going to show up at your house with a little water hose like, hey, you ready for a cleaning? You're going to have to initiate. You're going to have to initiate whatever this is. Because I feel like there's some kind of personal issue in your life that you're needing, that's really taking a toll on you, that it's really upsetting you, but it has more of an optimistic approach than you think it does. I feel like there's actually a positive outlook. Hierophant, 5 of Cups reverse. The worst is already coming, and I feel like, maybe even communication will speed things up. So maybe there's a call, maybe even pay attention to your phone calls. Maybe if you're missing a phone call, make sure that you act upon it, that you quickly call them back. Listen to your voicemails, emails, things like that. All right, let's go ahead and see. You could be dealing with a Leo. I got Sag, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag. It could be a Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I got to hurry up and get ready for work. I'm not going to be live tomorrow just because I have another crazy day tomorrow, but I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. So I think Wednesday, I'll do members' questions. And then I might maybe do them on Friday as well. So, but Thursday, I'm not going to be on. Friday, I'm going to be on. And then I'll kind of wait and see after that. Hey, Crimson Rose. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, guys. Everybody have a great day. I'm going to try to be live as much as I can this week. My schedule the last few days have kind of thrown me off. So, but with that being said, I'm going to make as much as I can to get content out for you and to do the readings for the members and all of that. All right, guys. See you later.